everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to discuss motions. So what is a motion? A motion is just you simply asking the court for something and them having a hearing in order to hear if that's going to be in the best interest of the child so they can make a decision. So we have a few main types of motions. We have an application for modification of court order. We have an order to enforce litigants' rights. We have an emergency application, which is called an order to show cause. And we have a certification of diligent search. Today we're going to focus on the application for modification of a court order. This means that you've already initiated your case, you already have a court order in place, you had a final hearing for that initiation, and now you want to change something. So you either want to change or you want to add or reduce your parenting time, you want to change the custody, you want to increase or decrease child support, or you want to disestablish paternity. All right, so here are the components to the application for modification of a court order. You're going to need a confidential litigation form, an application, cross-application to modify a court order, a certification of diligent search if it's necessary, a financial statement up for summary of support actions for child support only, and a certification, which is optional but highly recommended, and I'll touch on that at the end of the description. So I will have all of these documents in the description below. There will be links, so all you have to do is click on them, fill them out, so you have quick access to all of them. And I will have a very brief overview of what a certification is. I'll give you my example, but I'm not going to go over all of it at the moment. I'll do a video more in depth of what a certification is, and I'll give you all the details then. So let's go ahead and look at these documents. So if you did case initiation, which you should have already, this is a confidential litigation information sheet, one of the first mandatory documents that you need. You'll always need this sheet each time you make a filing. Again, once you have this filled out, it's pretty easy to save to the desktop. Actually, all of these are, and just save it to your desktop and edit them as you make additional filings in the future. So this is mandatory. This is the second mandatory sheet, which is the actual application for modification. The first 12 pages are just directions. Absolutely go through these directions. Look at them, read them, of course. They tell you exactly what to do. Don't forget that this application also takes $25 to file. So here it is right here. So remember that. But the application starts on page 13. So you only need to submit 13 and on. Again, just fill out everything to the best of your knowledge. You should already have a docket number and a CS number now. You're the applicant if you're initiating this motion. If somebody else, if the mother of your child or the other party is initiating the motion, or they've already done it, you're going to just click cross application. So the person starting it is the applicant, the person responding it is the cross applicant. Fill out all of this information. The important things that you want to pay attention to here are reasons for your request. You want to be very clear about what you're asking for. All right. Just be very concise and thorough. Well, you don't have to be so thorough. Just be very concise. So you'll just say, looking for additional parenting time, looking for overnight visitation, looking to change child support or add child support. Whatever it is that you're looking for, just be concise here. That way the judge just looks at it and can know what you're asking very quickly. All right. After you fill this information out, you'll sign and date it. Then this is going to be an optional document. The certification of diligent search, again, it starts the first few pages. The actual application starts, I believe, here on, you'll have to read through this on page 5. Yeah, page 5. So this document is just in case you don't know where the other party lives, or maybe they're hiding, or it could be anything. They could be a part of the military. You're not sure where they're at. So this is an optional document that you can fill out if you don't know where the party is. It's not mandatory unless you don't know where they're at. This is a financial statement. This is only for child support. So if you want to modify the child support that's already ordered, you'll fill this financial statement out. Make sure you leave nothing blank. So if there's something that doesn't apply to you, just put NA, not applicable, next to it. Try not to leave anything blank. Date and sign it here. And then here's the IVD. This is only if you are filing for child support initially. Remember, this document is to change child support. This is to file for child support if you are already not collecting child support, or but just to file for it. So there are going to be sections where it asks for this application, but it's not going to be a required application unless you're already asking for asking for child support. So this is the modification one, to modify child support, and this is to file for child support. All right. These last three documents are optional documents: the diligent search, the financial statement, and then of course the IVD. I'll put links to all of these documents down into the description below. All right, so we have all of our forms filled out, and so now we have to go back up to JEDS and we have to file these forms online. Like I said, you can absolutely file these through the mail if you'd like, but I'm going to show you how to do it through JED's website. I'll leave a link for the portal down below. If you've used my video to initiate your case, you probably already have this information. If not, I would go back and watch that video. But once you log into your portal, you're going to get to this page right here. And we want Judiciary Electronic Document Submission. This is what you're going to click on. This is what we're going to start to modify our court order. So we're gonna click on it. It's gonna take us to this page here. So it says I have 0 filings, but I have had 36 filings. As you can see, I'm pretty experienced going through this process. So we want to click Create a Filing. All right. So we're going to go through Superior Court. And we're going to click that all of our information is true. Again, you should already have a portal if you're doing this. So the court you're going to click on is We Are Family Court, and then the docket type. So remember, the first one is an FD docket type, which most people usually files. This is if you've either never been married, or you have been married but you're not divorcing. If you're divorcing, you're going to click this one down here, okay? But I'm going to click this one because I've never been married. We're going to click the venue. I'm in Monmouth County, so we'll click Monmouth, and the filing category. Now this is where it gets a little tricky because their options here are not correct. So we are technically filing a motion, and we want to make sure that we're paying the $25. However, the only options that we have are reconsideration, which is what we're not doing, order to show cause, which we're not filing an emergent yet, and a reply to a certification, which we're not doing at the moment either. So what you're going to do is you're going to go down to post disposition, and you're going to see right here, application for modification of support, custody, parenting time, post disposition applicant. This is going to fit our category the best, and as long as you just submit the documents, you'll see that it will work. All right. So you're just going to press next, and it's going to ask you for your case number. I'll go ahead and do mine really quick. I should have had this saved for you guys. I apologize. Here, I'll click next. And so once you're already here, you're logged in, it's going to ask you for your modification. So you're going to attach the application for modification, which is what we filled out. You're going to the IVD application. Again, which is what we also already filled out, and the confidential litigation information sheet will already have filled that as well. No matter what, the confidential litigation sheet is going to be required. So even though there's not a star, they're not gonna let you move forward if you don't have it. So once you attach all of these, you're just gonna press next, and it'll let you know that you're going to get something in the mail. All right, everybody, so your final step, once you've hit that next button, you now have to physically mail this to the other party. So you're going to mail it regular mail, and you're going to send it certified mail. Certified receipt is probably better so that you get notice that they received it. If they have an attorney, you'll mail it to the attorney. If they are pro se, you'll mail it directly to them. And I would also email it to both of them. Well, I would mail it to the attorney if they have an attorney, and I would mail it to them directly again if they're pro se. And all right, and that would be it. If you like the content and this is helping you a lot, please like and subscribe. And just remember, learn, adapt, and overcome.